Hey guys, okay, so this is your Tuesday math lesson. It's going to be on angles. Yesterday you did one on lines with the Khan Academy. I hope that was easy for you guys. So for angles, we're going to be talking about a right angle, an acute angle, and an obtuse angle. So I'm going to grab my board here and a marker, and we're just gonna go over, I'm just gonna show you what an angle is. So an angle is two rays that are formed, that start out at the same point and then they go out. So we know a ray looks like this, right? We know that this is an array, sorry, I wanna say array from multiplication, but we have the dot here and we have the arrow here, right? So angle would be where we have two. It could look like this. It could look like this. It could look like many different things. So let's talk about the types of angles. We have a right angle, an acute angle, and an obtuse angle. Okay. So, a right angle forms a square in the corner. So, it's going to look like this. It could look like this. And you could form an imaginary square right there, right? That is a right angle. Forms a square corner. All right, I'm going to write that down because I'm going to give you guys an option to look at it for just a second. An acute angle is smaller than a right angle. When I was taught this back in elementary school, my teacher said, isn't a baby cuter than a grown human? So an acute angle is something that's smaller than a right angle. So you're going to see it looking like something like this right here. And so you can't really form, let me try to catty corner myself. Okay, you can't really form a square. That's not a square, that's more of a rectangle. So these are going to have something like that. Those are acute angles. Less than a right angle. And then last one, obtuse. So if we've got acute is smaller, obtuse is bigger. So obtuse, think of, what word could we think of that would remind us of that? If you guys can come up with one, let me know. Okay, and this is what it looks like. And it's also going to have that little half oval looking thing in the corner. All right, larger than a right angle. All right, so this is all of them. You guys see that? All right, and those are your only angles for, this year that you have to do. So you're going to have to complete your workbook page. It's workbook page 112. I'm going to open it up really quickly just to see kind of what you've got going on here for it. So you're going to go through and you're going to see how many angles each figure has, how many right angles, and then you're going to pick the angle. Now remember, to find out angles, you are going to either draw that square to see if it's a right angle, or you could draw that hump. So let me show you an example. I'm going to erase what I just wrote, and I'm going to show you an example here. Okay, let's see. if I have this as a shape, how many angles would I have here? How many angles? Well, let's go through. Let's find them. Let's go to each corner. I already know I can draw one corner. Could I draw a corner here? Yes. Yes. And yes, so that is 4. That's the answer for that one. Let's go over just one or two more. What about a triangle? Well, there's not going to be any right angles, but remember, we're looking at the corners here. How many corners are there? 3. So how many angles do we have? 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy, huh? What about if I drew a circle? How many corners does a circle have? None. So how many angles does it have? None. Good. All right. So the rest should be easy. You should be able to look at the shapes and determine the angles. Good luck on this, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to talk about polygons and circles. Bye, guys.